here is my onion patch. I have red onions, white onions, and yellow onions. And I'm going to add a section to this video about, growing them from seed and plants and where I got my onions from. I got some footage when I actually, planted these earlier in the spring. But today, I'm here to do a special little process called ringing in your onions. And that's a process by which you move the soil out from around the onions so the onion has room to expand. And if you do that, you'll get bigger onions. So you have to wait until the bulb starts to swell. So I'll show you. I got some swelling ones, and I've got some that I wrung earlier. But see, those are all swelling. And so what I want to do is I want to ring the onions with this little specialty tool. Actually, it's just a knife that I got at a garage sale, I think for 10 cents. And then you just bend the tip at a 90-degree angle, and then you can get in and ring your onions. So you're just going to loosen the soil around the onions so they have room to expand. Not everybody does this, but I learned this from my friend Hollis. This is what he does, and he's a fabulous gardener. So I'm going to go around to all my onions and ring them. I can tell. I mean, look at this big chunk of dirt that the poor onion's trying to expand through. So we're going to make life easier for the onions so they can get nice and big. It's going to be a few weeks before we harvest them, but they're looking good. We had lots of rain last night, which is good because onions like lots of water. Look at this beautiful one just sitting up there, showing off for the camera. So you kind of get the idea. I actually do a little weeding when I'm in here. So I think these ones are my Walla Wallas. I'll have to see on the other video I did. And then I have some white onions and some burgundy ones. Here are my burgundy ones. My red onions. I'm not gonna bore you with watching me ring every onion in my patch, but I just wanted to show you there's all kinds of ways to garden, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on a lot of tools unless you want to. These are my white onions. Like I said, you do this when the onion bulbs start to swell. Because once they start to swell, they're not going to make any more leaves, not going to make any more roots. They're just going to make onions. So you're close to the harvesting stage. Look at these ones, beautiful. And I did my labels with my label maker, so now I know what varieties these are. I'd like that, because sometimes, you plant something and you say, that was delicious. What variety was that? So, that's why I got my little sticks in here. These are yellow Spanish. All right, I hope you learned something new, some tips and tricks, and DIY, bend a knife. How hot is that? I hope this is educational and entertaining. I'll do another video once I harvest these and show you what I got. Um, I'll show you how to braid them or tie them to strings so you can have them, all winter long. So, hit subscribe, hit like so that you're, part of this garden community. Hit notification, that way you'll know when I post another video. And I'll see you in the next one. Happy gardening.